What's up, guys? This is Murdoc, and I'm back with more PvP commentary. Today I've got a game of Novare Coast for you. I'm running with a group of three, myself, Skippy, and Corwin, who is back to heals. And we're going to start off here, push south. Usually I'll sprint ahead, see if I can knock back any groups of enemies I see. But this time it doesn't look like there's a very big push coming, hardly anything at all. So I'm just going to try and delay these guys. I do force a trinket.
They're pushing across.
And I hope my teammates can get south here. Corwin's saying he sees the enemies pushing across, probably to east. Which, of course, if you don't see anyone here at south, they're probably going to be pushing behind you. But I just want to get this cleared out here. Get south turned in our favor. And then we'll deal with getting another bunker. As you can see, east is going. So south is good. We've got it. So let's see which way I should push. Looks like there's a fight going on at east. I see Skippy kind of pushing west, so I'm going to kind of follow behind him. And I'm hoping that he can kind of pull these guys out, and maybe I could sneak in behind him and either get a ninja or have like one defender left alone. So I'm kind of sneaking around here. Skippy's kind of doing a good job pulling him out, but he just went down.
Coming back
and he's telling me on vet that they're coming back, and I could see that. And I just saw a spawn, so I don't want to open right away, but I don't want to. I do want to let these guys know that I'm here because I want them to stay here. So I was going to throw a sap on, and then I see this operative. So I burn a mine, or a blackout rather, just so I could not be seen in stealth again. And they're looking for me, as you could tell. So they're communicating. They know I'm around, and I still see the fight going on at east. So my thought is, if two people are here and they're both looking for me, if I leave, like they're still going to be looking for me for at least another 30 seconds or so. And hopefully I can get over to east and help out while those two are basically doing nothing. So I'm trying to get over here and make sure I'm not getting followed, but looks like they're still over there looking for me, which is great. Haven't seen a healer all game, so I'm asking Skippy if he's noticed one. Big fight here, as you can see. And he calls out a healer. Find his target, immediately switch. Healer's got a guard, which is great, but guard or no guard, got to get the healer down. So starting to put focus on, and now watch the enemies, like all of them. Watch their health. Like as soon as that healer starts getting focused, like the health just drops. Not just the healer, but everyone. And part of that might be guard, part of that might be pressure on the healer. But look, like that was a huge fight when we came in here, and then once that healer went down, what, 10 seconds later, like that fight is over. Nothing's going on now. So that just shows you guys like the importance of focusing a healer. And there's like 1 or 2 guys left to clean up. I don't need to stick around for that.
I'm gonna stay.
Gonna head south because that's the closest for the enemy to push. But again, guys, if you're fighting someone and they're catching heals and you're trying to be greedy and just finish them off, like unless you're really confident you're gonna get that kill, like just peel and turn to the healer. Like you saw what happened as soon as that healer went down. Like that fight was done. And looks like Summer here, starting to make a push. I'm looking for the healer. I don't see her, so I'm kind of wondering where she is. But no healer around. As long as I'm not kept in the bunker, I'm gonna try and push on, put on pressure. Skippy's over at east still, which is good to have someone on vent that you can communicate with, guarding. A lot of times it's me who play defense, which is fine, but this time it's him. Still don't see any heals coming out, so be able to put some pressure on, kill that assassin. Turned around, I do see a healer. I'm back here, being posted by one of our pug juggernauts, so I try and join in, get interrupt, but I get knocked away, but force pull, right back to me. Able to get a stun and get the kill. And even if you guys aren't able to get a kill, because as Darkness, our DPS isn't really that great, or the burst isn't really that great, force pulling a healer down, away, out of line of sight of the teammates, like that's a good thing to do. It takes them away from healing distance, and you can see again, like as soon as that healer was gone, like this push ended. Like that's it, it's done. And thought I might get hit a little bit there. I just moved around the bunker, stay out of line of sight. See the healer again. Don't want to go that far. Force pull wasn't quite ready yet, so I'm kind of waiting here. And they do push up. So again, right back on the healer. Probably should have marked her at this point, but she's running. But force pull again, guys. Let me get the kill. Getting targeted here. Didn't overload to get him away from me. I want to get around line of sight. I do burn the first cloak, and now I think I'm a little safer from the range here. And Skippy's still telling me that he's fine. No action going on over there, so feel confident I can stay here, focus on killing people. About this time, I'm thinking the healer should be coming back, but I don't see her.
There's still one that.
So
no,
I'm
I
asking
see
Skippy
two
if he
west
sees a
of
push
the
coming.
Amazaki's probably leaving to go.
And he's telling me that he notices the healer over at west, which is kind of confusing to me because I would think the healer would be best served with like the main scrub. But with the healer not being here, hopefully we can just kind of get this cleared out. He does say that he's got like one coming his way. Skippy does over to east, so I thought about pushing west here. But I do see two people there. But you know, a lot of times in this war zone, people get greedy and they'll leave like one on defense or none on defense. And I was hoping that when Skippy called out that he had incoming, that might have meant that west was left unguarded. But that wasn't the case. So I didn't want to get greedy. And Skippy does his incoming. Coralman's going over to help. And a couple pugs were as well, so I want to stay here, make sure I support the south. Do you have an operative open on me? Burn a force cloak right away. Kind of mitigates all the damage. Able to start putting pressure on. To throw a taunt, help save damage.
I do not see anyone at west.
Trying to get the kill here, but I do force advantage, which is good.
Amazaki's running back there though. Yep.
See the mercenary at low health, trying to pull her into me. Interrupt the heal, but do get a knockback. Not within range, and there's the operative again, so just got to live through the stuns.
I'd worry about south.
And after that, not too much of a problem. And I turn around and I'm like, my teammates are gone, so I immediately run to the bunker here, use some healing, use some defensive cooldowns, and I just want to make sure I keep people away and off of the bunker control. I don't know where my teammates went. Like, 1 minute they were there, and 1 minute they were gone, and then the next minute they're back again. So maybe they're just behind the bunker or something. I had no idea where they were. But we're just able to clean this up here. Looks like it just kind of, this push is just ending.
Yeah, so I was fighting an assassin.
And probably getting pulled out a little bit too far here, but I do know that I have teammates at the bunker, and I didn't see any enemies ready to spawn, so that's why I felt comfortable chasing this far.
Next to him.
But had I not had teammates there, did I see if I saw like a big spawn about to happen or happening, I definitely would not have chased that far. And again, just like Alderon, if you see more green names than red, you're in the wrong spot. So I'm going to take off. I see a mercenary here in transition. So I'm going to put a sap on, delay about a second or two, and then turn around, throw another sap, and like just before I threw that other sap, she trinketed the first one. And so that not only meant that I forced a trinket, but she had to eat the sap full duration anyway. And I'll do that a lot in like transition areas. I'll put one sap on, kind of walk a little bit ahead, like delay like a second and a half, turn around, put another sap. And you know, half of the time they'll trinket the first one and have to eat the second one. And that's a great thing to do as long as you don't have to like open on them sometime soon, because you're going to fill up the resolve completely. So that's why I say transition periods, or transition areas rather.
Guess I gave up.
And it looks like there's kind of a push coming this way. Game's almost done, but Novare Coast never over till it's over. So I burn a blackout just in case there's another stealther here in front. I see an operative in the back, so before he can get to stealth, I'm going to sap. And again, I'm going to wait, throw another one, but I don't force the trinket. But I sap the mercenary again. Sorry about that. But you know, just delaying people is good. You know, if you force a trinket, that's awesome because it's going to help someone else. And a big push here, but not too much time left, so just want to stay alive. Make sure we hold the bunker. And that should be it. Skippy's called out. He's got someone CC'd at the bunker, so that's why I'm kind of leaving him alone, or else I probably would have been on him. And yeah, that's about it. Let's see the board, see how we did. There it is. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Murdoc, and I'll see y'all later.